Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. In this video here, I'll show you how to apply for the Saudi 10-year business visa. This is very simple. You can do it by yourself. It's few steps. You can do it. Trust me. It's very simple. In this video, I will show you exactly how to do it. There are a lot of people out there who are charging $1,500, $1,000, 800, 700, 600. The cheapest I've seen is $400. Okay, you can save your money and save your time. You don't need anybody to do this for you. Okay, you can save a lot of money by just doing it yourself. It's gonna take you maybe 5-10 minutes if you don't have any problems. And I've done it a couple of times and I didn't have any problems. And so save your money. You don't need to pay anybody to do this for you. You can do it yourself, and I will show you exactly how you can do it. Okay, so Bismillah. First of all, you need to come to this website, visa.mofa.gov.sa. This is the website. After you come to this website, it automatically wants you to try a new website. I guess this is the old website. Now they have a new website. If you click on it, it will take you to the new website. It's ksavisa.sa. I've tried the new website and there's a problem. It didn't work for me. And as you go through the steps, you get stuck in step 7 or 8. It won't go next. It will not go any further. It will not go to the next page and you just get stuck there. So this is a new website. I'm not gonna recommend a new website. You can try it if you want, but I will not show you the new website. I will show you the old website. Okay, so we'll just close out of this. We'll push X. And once you come to this website, obviously everything is in Arabic and is very intimidating, but we will do it in English. So if you come here, you will see E, which means English. Okay, it will ask you the same website. It wants you to try the new website, but we're not going to do that in this video because I've tried it and it did not work for me. So next one you need to do is you need to come up here. Once you hover over login, it will give you two options. Option one, individuals login, and option two, government agencies and business sector login. So if you're business or government, obviously you need to click here, or if you're individual, you need to click here. And I'm guessing most of the people watching this video are going to be individuals, just normal people who are trying to get the visa. Okay, so click here where it says individuals login. Then after that, you come to this page. Okay, you don't have a login yet, but what you need to do is click here where it says register. Okay, so I'm going to register right now. Just very basic information. You put in your email address, password again, and you have to put in this code or this number here. Okay, so I'll just do the number first, 453749, and I will fill in this information. Okay, I will show you exactly step by step so you can follow me and get your visa. Okay, so I will just create the password here. Then you'll just do register, and after that, it will send you a confirmation to your email address. So this is the email that you get once you register, and you just click on activate, and it automatically opens a new tab for you. So email successfully activated. So now all you have to do is log in with the account you just created. So you just come here and you just have to put this number here. It's visible. So it says 782393 and you just log in. So the thing is that every time you log in, it has to send you a new code just to make sure that it's you who's trying to log in and nobody else is using your account. Okay, we got the code right away, so we'll just copy it, Control C, next. So next, what you need to do is click here where it says add a new application. Okay, so you just have to read all the terms and conditions. Then you click on agree on the bottom here in the blue button. Then there's a second page here. You just click on agree. And now this is very, self-explanatory. You just fill in the blanks, okay? First of all, what you need to do is visa type. You need to click on business visit. Okay, if you just put BU, it's going to show up. That's what you need to do. Second, your nationality. And again, this is for only US citizens. The 10-year visa is only for American citizens. Okay, so you have to put United States. Okay, purpose. What I picked is view investment opportunities. That's the option that I picked, and it worked for me just fine because that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to go, to Saudi for business investments and opportunities. So that's what I picked. So do that. That should be your intention because this is a business visa, right? Number of entries, multiple. Duration of stay. Before we do that, we need to do this. So this is the 10 year, 3,650 days. That is 10 years. You need to pick 3,650 days. That is 10 years. Okay. Make sure you do this. Otherwise, if you pick something else, then it's not going to give you the 10-year visa. It's going to give you less. Next, what you need to do is duration of stay, 180 days. Okay, so that's it for now. Then this part is kind of tricky. The top boxes are for Arabic letters, and the bottom boxes are for English, Latin letters. So we'll do English. We'll do the first name, and I'm not gonna use my personal name. I'll just use some pseudo name. So first name we'll do Muhammad. Last name we'll do Muhammad. You can use your second name if you want. I'll just put Abdullah, and this is only for training and educational purposes only, okay? So next, you need to have your passport photo size. Make sure you use a professional passport photo. Okay, that's when you need it here. Do not use this. I'm just showing you this. I'm using this for demonstration purposes, okay? Anyways, let's continue. Do you have previous nationalities? You answer that if you came from a different country and now you're a US citizen, but before that you were from a different country and you had a citizenship from a different country. You need to answer this question accordingly. I will say no. And now I will put in my passport information, okay? And this is only for training and educational purposes. So all the information here are only for training, so they're not correct. So you need to look at your passport. Okay, look at your passport and put your passport number in here. So I will just do, okay, passport type, normal, issuing country, United States, date of issue, I will just put today's date. Date of expiry is usually good for 10 years. I'll just select 2032. And is usually a day before the issue date. So I will say November 8, not November, or rather May 18th. Usually that's when it will expire, 10 years, okay? Date of birth, okay? And again, this is only for educational, so I'll just put 2000. I'll just do January 1st just to make it simple, but you need to put in your correct information. Put in your correct date of birth and place of birth, and make sure you put in the country that you were born. If you're born outside the US, you need to put in that country, okay? I'll just put United States of America for now, or United States, and put in your religion, okay? My religion, I am Muslim, so my religion is Islam. If you're not Muslim, then you need to select the one that says non-Muslim, but my religion is Islam. And if you're married or divorced or widow, whatever, you need to select this. Okay, I'll just put single. Occupation. Now, this is very crucial. Okay, what is your job? What is your job? And in this case, I'll do self-employed because I am self-employed. Um, and this here is asking for an address in Saudi. It's asking for a physical address in Saudi Arabia. Okay, now I'm in the US. I don't have a physical address in Saudi Arabia. You have multiple options right now. Option number one, you can look at a hotel in Saudi Arabia and use that address, the hotel that you think you will stay in once you get there, and use that address. Okay, you can do that. That's option one. Option two, what I did, and it just worked for me, no problem, and I got my 10-year visa. I have it right now. Is I used my US address, and it just worked fine. I didn't have any problems. I did it a couple times. I did it for other people, and I used the US address, and it worked just fine, no problem. So it's up to you what you want to do. Those are the two options that you have. So I'll just use my US address. Okay, make sure you put in your correct address. Okay, and you put in the zip code. Okay, over here, put in your gender, whether you're male or female. Obviously, I am male. And you need to do your email address here one more time. Okay, next step is very crucial. Okay, next step is you need to have a business. And it will ask for your business name, it will ask for a website, it will ask for your business license number, it will ask for all this information. If you don't have this, then it's time to do connections. Okay, if you need help with that, let me know. I'll see what I can do to help you out, but it needs a legitimate registered business. And I do have that. I do have two LLCs, so I will use one of my LLCs, okay? But again, I'm not going to put my correct information here, but you need a legitimate registered business. Okay, I'll just do this. This is not correct, it's only for training purposes. Company headquarter, my company is registered in the US. Company website, I'll put you on, no, no, not the website, but company business. I'll just do the same thing. I'll just copy this and paste it here. Company website. Um, okay. Then interested business. What kind of business are you interested in? Basically, it's asking you once you go to Saudi, what kind of business you're trying to start or what kind of business you're trying to engage in. For me, I'll just do sales and training. Okay. Job position. I am the CEO of my company. I own my company, it's my company, so I'm the owner, CEO. Okay. And you just need to put your phone number here. Again, this phone number is only for training purposes, obviously. I'm not going to put in my correct phone number because I don't want people texting me. Now it needs the uh, business license number, okay, or investment license number. So if you have a legitimate business, you should have a legitimate business number. What I did is I used my EIN number in here and it just worked fine. That's what I used. I used my EIN number that, you get when you have a legitimate business, okay? All right. So next, you just answer these questions. Does the company exist in three different countries? No. Is the company publicly listed? My company is not publicly listed, so I would say no for both those questions. So it's asking you if you go to Saudi Arabia, how you gonna get there? I usually will fly there, so by air. And I think when it is asking you when do you think you will go to Saudi Arabia, again, this information doesn't have to be accurate, so I'll just wait until July after the Hajj season. And it was asking you the flight information. If you have that, you put it in. If you don't have it, then you don't put it in. I'm not sure why this drop down is not working. Last time it showed me a list of all the airports in Saudi Arabia, and I picked the one in Jeddah, okay, King Abdulaziz Airport. Right now, I don't know why it's not dropping down. I don't know why it's not showing me. I have no idea. But let's continue. Do you want to perform Umrah? It says here, if you read this statement, he says here, answering this question will not affect your eligibility for visa. So it will not affect whether you say no, yes, or no. And I said yes, because if I'm going to Saudi Arabia, my intention should be for Umrah first. So then after that, you just read the terms of conditions and agree to that. And over here it says, have you ever traveled to other countries during the last 5 years? So in the last 5 years, if you travel to any other countries, you mark this yes. And if you did not travel to any other countries, obviously you're going to say no, I have. I say yes, and that's it. I didn't have to do this part. I did not have to add any of the countries that I traveled to. I didn't do that. Okay, so and you just add the caption number here 975-714 and you save. Bismillah. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't work. So Bismillah. Okay, it worked. It worked. So now it brings you to the next page. Here's your name and here's the total amount that you have to pay. Okay, I want to show you something real quick. Okay, so if you decided to stop for whatever reason and you don't want to continue, okay, so for example, I'll just go to the home page here on top and I will just go to my applications. Your application is going to be here. So if you're doing one, for yourself and you're doing a second one for your spouse, the second one is going to show in here. Okay, if you do it third one for a family member, whatever is going to show in here. Okay, what I noticed is if you want to go back and edit it, it will not let you edit it. It's going to give you something wrong. Please try again. It will not let you edit it. So just make sure you get it right first time. And if you make a mistake and it's a major mistake and you need to fix it, just cancel the application and start a new application and just rewatch the video again and follow all the steps. All right, so now we'll click here where it says payment information. So the total is only $118, less than $120. So instead of paying somebody to do this for you, you can do it yourself. Okay, there are people charging $1,500 for this. 1,500 US dollars. Some of them are charging $1,000. Some of them are charging 600, 500. It's up to you. Okay. Obviously, all the information in here is for training purposes, and I don't need the visa because I already have it. You just click pay, obviously, and you just put in your card information. But anyways, once you put in your correct credit card or debit card, watch out for the debit card. They might charge you international fee because this is from Saudi Arabia. It's gonna open up new boxes, okay? And you just fill in the information and you pay, and you just sometimes your credit card company needs verification to make sure that it is you who's using the card. They might send you a verification code. They might send you some kind of verification. You do all that and you pay. Okay. And once you pay, you go back to the main page. Okay. Once you go back to the main page or you refresh it, you will get a notice here. You will get a notice in here in green. Is going to show up in here. It says that your eVisa is generated and it will give you your eVisa number. Also, you will get an email address. You will get an email address like this, okay? And on the bottom here, you will have an attachment. And in the attachment, it will have your eVisa information. It will have your name, it will have your passport information, your date of birth, and your eVisa issue date and your eVisa expire date is going to show 10 years. If you followed all the steps in this video, everything, if you did it correctly, like I showed you, is going to generate 10-year business visa. You can do it yourself. Very simple, very easy, and you're going to save a lot of money. Okay. But if you need help and you're stuck or you don't have the confidence to do it, or you need a business to use, you don't have a business or anything like that, make sure you reach out for assistance. And inshallah, I will assist you for the sake of Allah. That's it. And I hope you enjoy the video. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.